Okay, my name is Melissa Steineke, and this is my ceremonial speech. So I'll show my audience. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay. Growing up and being able to spend time with my grandfather is something about my childhood that I'll always hold close to my heart. My grandfather was a huge part of my life up until his passing in 2010. As his first grandchild, I always felt like I was a huge part of his life too. And as you all sit here, part of his family, I want you all to join me in remembering him. My grandfather made an impact in my life as well as the life of others, and today I want to pay tribute to him. As a child, I spent many summers with my grandfather. My brother, sister, and I spent many days with him as our parents worked. We were lucky to be able to spend this time with him as opposed to going to a babysitter or daycare. We were always doing fun projects, playing outside, or going with him as he ran errands around town. He may have had things to do, but he always made time and made sure that we were having fun. Even if it was a trip to the hardware store, he made us feel like we were part of his projects. During those summers, his hobbies included making birdhouses, and he always made sure that we had a part in it. He would even tell our parents or my grandmother that we practically built them ourselves, even though we both knew that wasn't true. My grandfather could be strict at times, but he always found a way to be compassionate and caring with his grandchildren. Not only did my grandfather really touch the lives of my brother and sister and I, but he touched the lives of many other people. As a young man, my grandfather suffered from alcoholism. He chose to get help by joining AA meetings. My grandfather showed hard work and dedication in the program, and at the time of his death, he had almost 40 years of sobriety. And this is no small feat, considering about only 10% of people who enter AA will never have lifetime sobriety. And many people who enter the program struggle with this. I always like to brag that my grandfather was one of the few who were able to defeat alcoholism. It was something he was very proud of, and so were we. And as a successful member of AA, he helped other people with their journey too. He was an advocate for so many other people to get sober, and he touched so many lives with his kindness. I remember at his funeral, people coming up to my family and telling us of how my grandfather had helped them on their journey with sobriety. And I even had the pleasure of sitting in on a couple of meetings where many of the members knew my grandfather. It was touching to meet those people whose lives were changed for the better by him. My grandfather touched many lives throughout his life. He was a man who loved his family and wanted nothing more than to see his family be happy. I miss him every day, but I also feel so lucky to have had such a special and caring grandfather. I'll show you my